Hi friends, I'm here with a short yoga offering. As always, please go at your own pace, rest whenever you need to. Feel free to skip things or change things if they're not working for you today. Let's begin sitting. If you have something you want to sit up on, you can grab it, a cushion, blanket, or block. And come into a comfortable cross-legged position. Either close your eyes or take a soft gaze towards the floor in front of you. Start to slow down your breath. Allowing yourself to arrive here in your body in this moment. And come into a nice slow rhythm with your breath. You can let your eyes open, keeping a soft focus. And feel free to open and close your eyes as it's useful for you throughout your practice. Let's begin with a gentle twist. Left hand across to the right knee, right hand to the floor behind you. As you inhale, sit a little taller. As you exhale, rotate, looking back over your shoulder. Breath by breath, see if you can get a little more length, a little deeper twist. Keep going in this direction, but turn your head the other way, looking over the opposite shoulder like you're wringing out your spine. And then release and switch. Starting gently at first. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, rotate. A little more height. A little deeper twist. Keep going in this direction, but turn your head the other way. And then release back around to the front. Let's interlace fingers in front. Put some pressure between the palms like you're trying to pull them apart, spreading between the shoulder blades. And then release and interlace fingers behind your back, maybe the other thumb on top. Open up the chest. And then fold forward here, whatever amount you're able. Maybe just dropping your head, might be coming part way or all the way to the floor. Let's release, come up, hands to knees, round back. Roll your way back up and then recross the legs. So the other leg is in front or on top. Sitting tall, drop your right ear over to right shoulder, press down through the left shoulder, stretching left side of the neck. You might lift or lower your chin, exploring the different parts of your neck. And then rotate chin to chest. Come over to the other side, both shoulders drop, and now a little bit more through the right shoulder. Rotate chin to chest, come back to the first side, and then go back and forth a few times, little half circles or three-quarter circles. Next time your chin is to your chest, stay there. Interlace your fingers behind your head, let your elbows hang down, stretching the back of the neck. Release the arms, head floats back up. Let's bring hands to the floor behind us, fingers facing forward. Roll your shoulders back and your elbows back. Then lift the chest. Take the chest as high as you can. Last breath here. Release. Come up, hands to knees, round back. Lean away from your hands on your knees, drop your chin. And roll your way back up. Let's come forward onto hands and knees, tabletop. If you want to pad your knees and you have something, feel free to put a blanket or cushion under your knees. Set the hands right under shoulders, knees under hips, and then take a few rolls through the spine, starting by lifting head and tail, arching, and then exhale, round. Inhale, arch. Exhale, curve. Inhale, arch. Now from here, shift your weight forward, bend your elbows straight back and dip part way or all the way to the floor, and then press up from there. Round. Arch. Go forward to dip down. If going all the way down is too much, just go a couple of inches and then press up from there. Round. Arch. Go forward to dip down. Press up. Round. Arch. One more time, dip down. Press up. Round, and then sink back to child's pose, releasing hips to the heels, forehead to the floor. With arms out in front of you, walk your hands over to the left, and then pull back through your right hip, stretching right side a little more. Come through center and over to the other side. Pull back through your left hip, stretching left side a bit more. Let's come back to center. We'll lift up through table and come back to downward facing dog. You can take your time getting into this first down dog. You may want to pedal out your feet a little bit, bending one knee as you press the opposite heel towards the floor. You can go back and forth a few times. Take any other movement that helps you get into your body. And then let's take the right leg up, bend your knee in, and start circling this bent right knee. Just exploring your range of motion. If this would work better for you from tabletop, feel free to drop your left knee to the floor. Next time your leg is up, reach it straight, circle your ankle a few times, big circles, both directions. Take your leg a little higher, and then a big step forward. Let's take a low lunge. Drop the back knee. You're welcome to pat it if you like. Notice the distance between your front foot and your back knee. If it's too close, there might be some really tight angles on your knee and ankle. If so, just bring it a little further forward. And if you have blocks and want to use them, you're welcome to use your hands on blocks. You choose your challenge here. So you can keep hands on the floor or blocks. You can bring hands or elbows to your front leg. You could take the upper body up. Any arm position you like. So using this as an exploration. What does my body need right here, right now? And release, hands to the floor or to the blocks. Let's take the hips back for a hamstring stretch with a top of the ankle stretch. So we're going to try and have the hips right above the back knee, hips square or going towards square, flat back or going towards flat back, and right foot going towards flat. You may not be able to do all those things at once, so just going in those directions. Meeting your edge, hopefully hamstring stretch, maybe top of the ankle stretch. To release, let's shift weight forward. Step back, coming into a high push-up position, holding here for a few moments, feeling the strength of your underside lifting up. To lower down, shift your weight forward, slowly lower, elbows hugging the sides. You're welcome to drop your knees as you do this. And then come into your back bend. And this could be low or high. So testing the waters, how is this in your back? Cobra or up dog. And then back to down dog. Taking the time you need for each of your transitions. From down dog, take the left leg up. Bend your knee in and start circling this bent left knee. And again, you might do this from tabletop instead. If you want, you can drop your right knee. Next time your leg is up, reach it straight. Circle your ankle a couple times, both directions. And then a big step forward, a low lunge. If your foot doesn't make it far enough forward, you can pick it up and bring it there. Feel free to pad the back knee if you like, and you may want to use your blocks. Take a similar arm position to what you did on the first side. So it could be down, could be on your leg, on your hips, arms up. And then release. Hands to the floor or to your blocks. Take the hips back for a hamstring stretch with a top of the ankle stretch, going towards hip square, towards a flat back, nice long spine, towards left foot flat with toes spread. To release, and let's shift weight forward. Come back to a high push-up position. This time, let's bring the feet together and shift over onto one hand and one side of the foot. Now, there are many variations of this, so one way you might make this a little easier is dropping the bottom knee. You could also do this on your forearms or stack one foot in front of the other. There's lots of other variations, so you don't need to be creative about it. Just find one that works for you. Feeling where you are, feeling your breath. Strong core, relaxed face. Let's switch to the other side. Something similar. Can you be even more expansive, long, active, and even more at ease? Let's release. Lower down. And again, some back bend, low or high. You could even be on your forearms for Sphinx. So choosing the back bend that feels appropriate for you right now. Wherever you are, shoulders down, away from the ears. Let's come back to child's pose, releasing hips to the heels. Letting go. Make our way back up to table, hands and knees, and get set up for a twist. Thread the needle. Lift the left arm up, and then curl from fingertips down, thread it right behind your right wrist, and keep going until you come down onto your shoulder and side of your head, and you can push the right hand into the floor or into your bottom forearm, rolling open through the right shoulder. Release. Come back to neutral, maybe a couple rolls through the spine, unwinding. From table, right arm comes up. Curl from fingertips down, thread it all the way through, come onto your shoulder and side of your head. And then push the left hand into the floor or into that bottom forearm. Release. Come back up. Couple rolls through the spine. Let's come back through down dog. Feeling how it is now. It's probably a little different than the first down dog of this practice. Let's bring the right knee forward, pigeon pose, right side. Scoot back through the left leg. Let the upper body release towards the floor, and feel free to use support if a little something under your hip or chest or forehead, some kind of props are useful. Feel free to do that. Let's bring the upper body back up and make your way back to down dog. So you could just step back. You may want to take a vinyasa, high to low push-up, up dog or cobra to down dog, but feel free to move in the way that feels right for you. From down dog, when you're ready, left knee comes forward. Pigeon pose, other side. Setting up the angle of the front leg, setting up whatever support might be useful. Let's bring the upper body back up. Take your time making your way back to down dog. And then come all the way through to sitting, back onto your back. Bring knees in. Take a little circle or rock with your knees and just check in with your body. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up this practice. If you would like to keep practicing, you're welcome to do that. And if you're ready to wind things down with me, take your time. How would you like to finish? Is there some last pose? Is there some part of your body that could use little attention? No right or wrong way to do this, just you feeling around, doing your best to take good care of yourself. And eventually coming into Shavasana, your final resting pose. Feel free to adjust your clothing or grab props. If you are still doing an active practice, just keep feeling what you're doing, asking yourself what's needed now, taking the time you need. When you are done, when you do come into your final rest, you can then let go. Let go of the control of your breath. Let go of the weight of your body. Slowly begin to wiggle your fingers and toes, gently waking your body up again. Let this movement increase gradually through your wrists and ankles, eventually stretching out through your arms and legs. When you're ready, bring your knees in. Roll to one side, pausing there for a moment. Use your hands to help you up to sitting. And bring hands together at the heart. Namaste. Thank you, everyone. Thanks for joining me today. Hope you have a good rest of your day.